into Forget You. It's Jeff and Isabel.
Well, there was a big tabletop lift and an aeroplane spin, but it's the skills the judges will really have their eyes on tonight. 22 has been his best score last week. 8 has been his highest individual. His scoring has risen steadily. This was the jump sequence, waltz jump, half loop, salto, then the spin. Maybe came off it a bit early. The final skill was the steps. Trying to do choctaws and toe hoops, the twizzle. Well, what will the judges make of that, Jeff? Jason, 5.5. Robin, 5.5. Emma, 5. Gives him 16.
But 22 last week, 16 this week, but as we said, the skills are taking the scores a little bit lower. But you seem happier now than I've seen you all day.
Yeah, I was really nervous about this routine for some reason. The only way for me to deal with nerves is to attack it. Absolutely go for it all out. And the spin was actually the thing that I was most worried about. And it probably didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to. So, no, I'm standing quite happy.
So if Jeff's attacking it and you're flying through the air, how did that make you feel?
I actually really trust him because he's very solid every time he's lifting me, so...
You're okay, felt
Yeah.
good. Good.
Very
And how difficult is it to come back from a shaky dress rehearsal?
It is hard, but you have to, and he will have been told this, you have to put it behind you and just move on and focus on the next performance because you can't keep thinking back to it, otherwise you'll make mistakes again. And I think that's what you did. I mean, you had a great spin there. The spin with Isabel, there was no fall in that. The lift was great. Jump was a difficult combination, just a little bit shaky at the end, but the steps were great and you gave it everything, so don't beat yourself up.
No, I guess I make a rod for my own back by doing a really technical jump last week, and then obviously you have to push me, you have to give me a harder one.
Tricky footwork. The footwork was amazing.
I found it difficult. Maybe I'm not at that stage yet, but hopefully if people keep me in, I will be at some stage.
Holly.
OK, well, let's come to Emma. Emma, most unlike you, particularly when it comes to Jeff.
I know, because I adore Jeff, and I do think you're a bit of a dark horse for us, and I think if you keep working this hard, you will make this competition very interesting. I gave you 1s for everything because I just thought, just to attempt all those things you did is amazing. On the step sequence, so you messed up a little bit on your jumps as well. You caught your footing. But I just think to attempt those is incredible. And the performance lacked because of that, because you were thinking, and I'm looking at performance obviously, and I just didn't see that gorgeous face of yours this week. I'm sorry.
OK, well, I think we're all sorry. Jason, let's come to you.
Well, Jeff, you know, there's no question that you have improved, you know, and definitely, you know, we are seeing that. However, you know, I gave you 1s across the board for all your skills because for me it was, you were putting in a lot of effort, but it was very messy. So everything was sort of misplaced for me, and we lacked the presentation and the showmanship that I know that you can give. You've now got to marry the two together.
OK, and Robin, were you ones across the board as well?
I was ones across the board for much the same reason as Jason and Emma. And what I will say is that you're in the difficult position where you have such great potential, you're being pushed and you've been given one of the most difficult jump combinations that we're going to see tonight, but it didn't quite work. The step sequence was very difficult, but it didn't quite work. You did a really good spin, but the end didn't work. It's just finishing off the finite detail that will put you as a contender.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Karen. Karen, do you agree with the judges' comments there?
Yeah, mostly, but I think what we have to identify is that it was a hard spin combination and, a jump combination. Step sequence was difficult. We either play safe or we push them. We did push Jeff.
Do you think you're pushing him too much,
No,
maybe?
not at all. No, he's more than capable.
But it's a little bit of, for us, it's quality over quantity, and sometimes the quantity is just lacking the quality.
Well,
Yeah, no, what I
I'm
was
gonna
trying to
disagree a little
say-
bit, because I
well, I
love
was
the
saying-
idea that Karen and Jane and Chris can push Jeff in a way that they can't do with some of the others. They then have to decide whether they want to take the risk on the night of putting it out there. And
Yeah, shall
I
I
love the
finish?
fact they
Okay.
did.
Let's get a final word from Karen.
Yeah. No, it is always that balance of do we push, and we think Jeff is fully capable of being pushed, and hopefully you'll see more.
All right, thank you very much.
So the more I'm pushed, the more I learn. So I'm really grateful.
Just so long as you're not pushed over.
No, of course.
If Jeff left you spinning, then